the world. I'm Mary.
And I'm Katie.
And today we're doing a special Christmas episode for you.
And we're going to be showing you how we do our special family recipe of gluten-free meatballs.
Yes, it's so delicious and we love it especially because it's Italian food and Italian food just seems like Christmas to us.
Yes. Okay, so let's get started.
Yeah, so what you're going to need is cheese, Parmesan cheese, grated, 2 eggs, a pound of ground beef, ricotta cheese, garlic powder,
Onion,
minced onion, parsley,
oregano, and breadcrumb. My favorite ingredient.
yes, the best part. Well,
And we use cornflake breadcrumb.
yeah, it's gluten-free. And the reason we're doing all those little seasoning is because it makes it more Italian flavored because they don't sell Italian gluten-free breadcrumbs.
The best part about meatballs is that you get to make them with your hands. And if you're like me, I loved when I was little getting to mash up the meat and get it all together for my mom. I used to beg her to let me help. So that was always my favorite part growing up.
Yeah, no, I adored it too. It was like so much fun. It was always so cold. The only thing, it was a little bit gross, but then we're gonna put half of that in there. And I'm going to put half a cup of the grated Parmesan. Well, that was a generous half cup. Breadcrumbs, especially like this. And a way you could do this on your own is just take your favorite gluten-free cereal and put it in a blender. And as long as it doesn't have sugar in it, like any kind of high sugar cereal, as long as it's a little bit plain, you can put it in a blender, blend it up, and then put the seasonings in, and it'll taste delicious. Yeah, here, I brought the spoon so that you can put half of it.
I like actually a sweet meatball, so you could use a sweeter cereal as well. It's totally up to you what your taste buds are.
Yes, Katie likes everything sweet, and I like everything savory. So that's where we differ, but
Sweeter
it works
better.
out because we don't fight over food, really.
I would put brown sugar in my meatballs if she
Oh.
let me.
No, thank you.
Everything's better with brown sugar, and I actually really like ricotta cheese just by itself.
I actually
delicious.
like it too. I'm obsessed with it.
Me too. I put it on everything. I don't like cottage cheese. I like ricotta cheese.
Oh, I've never had cottage cheese. It just intimidates me. I'm putting about a half a cup, a fourth of a cup, I guess, of breadcrumbs. You just want it to bind it.
And all the measurements will be down below.
Yes, we're just eyeballing everything because, you know, we like to play like that.
And you can too, if you're someone who cooks a lot, do what you know you like. You don't have to measure every little thing. It doesn't have to be perfect.
Yeah.
The only thing when you're baking, that's when your measurements are really important.
Yeah, but cooking is really subjective. Like, I love a lot of garlic, so I like to put a little bit of extra. So that was about 3 tablespoons. And then the minced garlic is wonderful. I'm putting some parsley in here, just a little bit, to add a little bit of green, Italian greens. Oh, this comes out slow.
When something comes out slow, pop that top.
Pop that top off, and then drizzle it in. Even though I'm not really crazy about parsley, but my Aunt Amelia, who is the Italian queen in our family, she's the head cook, and she told me that the parsley is good, so I'm putting it in. We're hoping for the best. But I adore oregano. We're gonna do the minced onion. This is delicious. I actually picked up the minced onion because my friend Kristen always puts it in burgers. And I tried it in my meatballs because they pretty much are like little round burgers. And it's just delicious. So I put about a tablespoon in there. And then I'm putting a bunch of oregano because I really love oregano. So I'm probably putting a tablespoon worth of that. And now we're gonna mix it up. And since Katie loves it, eggs. She catches me with everything, thank God. If I didn't have her, what would become of me? I would have runny meatballs. Ew.
That's really gross.
Yeah, it's super gross. Do you want to put your hands in there? Because I know
I
you
will.
love it so much.
I do love it. So this is the best part. So you have all your mixtures, and you're just gonna get your clean hands. You're gonna have wanted to wash your hands before this step, and you're just gonna get all up in
Take a nice
there.
glass baking sheet, high-sided, and spray it with some Pam olive oil. so they don't stick. And we're choosing to bake them because you don't get heartburn when you bake them. But you can also fry. Where's that going?
My bowl went away. My bowl ran away.
I was like, oh, where is she going?
Where's it going?
It's a little bit healthier, but we have it on a high heat so it does brown because I like a bite on the outside. I like
About a palm size of meat. I like to have a generous size meatball. You could do whatever size you want.
Yeah, people like tiny meatballs. Some people like
Bigger,
meatballs.
and some people like extra large meatballs. Some people like extra large balls. I don't know. I like, palm-sized ones always work for me.
Yeah, I mean, it's really just a preference.
It is. It's all
No
what you
judgment
like.
here.
Yeah. And so you're just gonna make a bunch of those, as much as your meat allows, and put them in your tray. And
Yeah.
that's basically it for this part.
Yeah, as far as the fat on the meat is concerned,
92%
92% lean and 8% fat. But that's just because I try to, cut back where I can. But you
If
can
it
always.
was me having bought the meat when I'm going for it, I would have gotten ground chuck and gotten
I know she would have done that, and so would my dad. But I think that it's one of those things where I always try to cut my little calorie corners where I can.
If I'm making a big dish, I'm making a big dish. Go
Yeah.
big or go home. So we're just gonna throw them in a 450.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, and there's our spaghetti squash cooking. And we'll see you when they're all done. Okay, so now we took out our meatballs and you can see they're super crispy and delicious. They look wonderful. I am so excited to try it. We have our spaghetti squash in bowls with tomato sauce. It's really good.
And we had them in for about 40 minutes.
Oh yeah, good point. Let everybody know. So we're gonna have a meatball. And see how we made them bigger? They do cook down. And then we're gonna put a little dollop of ricotta. Hit me too. Have our moment of truth. Ready? I miss my meatball. Mmm.
Oh yeah. It's delicious.
Mm-hmm. It's got the nice bite to it. I don't like mushy meatballs.
Mm-mm.
Oh my gosh, they're delicious.
I
And you
could
can
just eat the meatball by itself.
Yeah, it's wonderful. This is, I think, my favorite holiday dish. Okay, so we just
so
want you
delicious.
to know. Happy Merry Christmas
Merry Christmas.
and Happy Holidays from us. We hope you have a great holiday. Don't forget to comment below, and we really like you guys, so don't forget to share the love. Bye.